there's a reason why British beef is loved around the world. For hundreds of years, the cattle farmers of Great Britain have been raising and grazing their cows across our green and pleasant pastures.
I'm Ian Norbury, I'm a beef farmer from near Manchester in Britain. We like to think we're sustainable because we do rotational grazing. We'll not let them stay on any one spot for more than 3 days, so they're getting the very, very best quality of grass at the right height, the right time. It's reducing our carbon footprint. It's allowing us to use less artificial fertilisers and producing a much better end product.
That means today that our grass-fed beef is naturally rich in protein, low in sodium, and provides 8 vitamins and minerals that contribute towards good health and well-being. Not to mention, it tastes great.
We're massively fortunate in the climate that we're in, and that allows us to grow grass really, really well.
Cows that are on natural forage tend to have higher levels of omega-3 in the meat that they produce, which have health benefits.
British beef, sourced exclusively from British heritage herds, is the envy of farming nations the world over.
We have Aberdeen Angus, which is a native breed, and they do really well off grass, so they will lay down fat because we're giving them the best quality grass that we can produce at the right time to finish them.
We care about our cattle and work with our environment.
We're trying to keep everything on farm and make sure that we can support the stock we've got on farm with what we're growing ourselves. That's reducing our carbon footprint massively. We don't need to use as much artificial fertilisers. We're improving soil quality by the cows moving round and grazing the grass at the right height. Is increasing the productivity and the quality of that ground all the time.
That's why our livestock plays such an important part in maintaining and enhancing our countryside and native species of flora and fauna. Our farmers work hand in hand with Red Tractor Assurance to ensure that we preserve the pillars of British farming life. We continue to set the standard for animal welfare.
Red Tractor is a world-leading British food farm assurance scheme, providing consumers with confidence that the products that they buy are traceable, safe and farmed with care. We develop standards that cover traceability, food safety, animal welfare and environmental protection. And we employ independent inspectors to check that those standards are being met and maintained at all times on farms and throughout the supply chain.
We continue to set the standard for animal welfare, food safety and transparency around traceability across the globe.
The UK is quite unique. It was the first country in the world to have legislation around animal welfare, and we always pride ourselves on having really good welfare on all our livestock sectors.
Each farm will have a vet who will work closely with the farmer to ensure that there's a health plan and that the welfare of the animals are maintained throughout the year.
We know that farmers are really key to safeguarding animal welfare, and at AHDB we work closely with our farmers to show them good practice around keeping their animals, new technologies and improving animal welfare on farm. Antibiotics are a really important tool to safeguard animal health and welfare, but they do need to be used responsibly, and we say that we should use them as much as necessary but as little as possible.
Here in Britain we've been working for a number of years on antibiotic usage and treating animals responsibly, and over time we've seen our antibiotic usage drop because of that.
Our farming community helps supply clean, renewable energy, which powers millions of homes around the nation. And we know the lineage of our herds, whether they be Hereford and Aberdeen Angus, or Longhorn, Shorthorn or Dexter, Galloway or Red Poll, to name but a few, through our innovative national tracing system.
In Britain we have very strong traceability standards. For example, every cow is individually identified, recorded on a national movement database. That means at any time we know where every animal is in the country and where it has been, and that's essential for food safety.
We use like state-of-the-art EID, which is electronic tags, so each animal has a chip at birth, and that allows us to keep a heck of a lot of information. I could walk into this field now with a scanner and I could tell you every single thing about any one of these animals until the day it goes.
To consumers, if a product is traceable, they know that everybody in the supply chain is accountable. And from a Red Tractor perspective, every Red Tractor product can be traced all the way back through the supply chain to the farms where that animal came from.
We care about where every cut of beef comes from and where it goes. And together, we plan to make sure that doesn't change for many seasons to come.